Hello there, everyone. Oh man, am I lagging now? Okay, I haven't made a video in a while. I actually have a couple videos saved that I've been meaning to upload, but they usually require a little bit of editing, and I've just been quite busy with many things. Got a 3D project going down there. Been preparing for this thing on Runescape a little bit. Been doing some college courses. But that'll be coming to an end soon, most of those things. So yeah, then I'll be making more videos. It's 12:23 in the morning right now, and in just a couple hours is the Dxpw weekend, the first Dxpw weekend that Runescape has ever had, rather than bonus XP weekend. I noticed someone said something, and I don't like having profanity in my videos, so I'm going to turn the filter on for you guys if that's okay. And let's see. So I had a couple things I wanted to talk about, and let's report that guy. Don't ever do those YouTube giveaway things. They just say like, oh, I'm going to give away something to the person who gives the best story of something here on the forums. One second. I usually set the microphone on my keyboard, but I usually try and help out people as much as I can. Okay, so as I was saying, don't ever do those things that people advertise at the Grand Exchange, because they have you go to the RuneScape forums, and when you click on the link, it asks you to log into the RuneScape forums. But if you look real closely, you'll notice you're not actually logging into RuneScape. And if you try and log in with it, it takes you to the RuneScape main page and gave that person your name and password, so it just hacks your account. Someone tried to do that to me once, and I gave them some level 3 account just to watch them fail at it, and I thought it was kind of funny. You always got to look at the URL bar when you're looking at suspicious things. Oh, another one. I didn't think I'd be this popular at the Grand Exchange. Oh, I was going to come and report that bot. Had to give a little lie there. I don't want to buy that guy a bunch of swamp lizards when in fact I myself didn't want to buy them. And so I went out and actually hunted 1,000 of them. Oh man. So yeah. One thing I'd like to give a shout out to Jagax here. We all saw that Botany Bay thing come out. Look at this. Look at that. Obviously a bot. Report. Macroing or use of bots, yes, ignore him. It's funny, I got him before he even started. When a bot goes away here, more login periodically, But RuneScape gives people 3 warnings before the giant claw comes from the sky and takes them away. And so you'll see that that was report number 1. And as people come by, you can watch people run in, and if they pause, you know that they're usually trying to report the person because they're spamming websites, although I put them on ignore just now. And after about 3 people do that, the giant hand comes down and takes them away. I got about 20 minutes of footage of like 6 bots being banned while I was holding the Orb of Oculus, so that you could get a close-up look, but I'm not sure if I wanted to upload that or not, because, you know, it's 20 minutes of wasted time for other people, and now that it works, I assume that many other people are going to be seeing it a lot more often, and if they really do care enough, they would pull out their own Orb of Oculus, and yeah. Okay, so on to the suit here, which is what I'd like to talk about first. You'll notice what I was just explaining to the guy, that this is a suit from the Solomon's General Store, and it's the new pack that was introduced. The first pack that was introduced was the Assassin's Pack, which honestly I think it looks really nice, but I don't think it was good enough for me. My cousin, however, likes this whole assassin look and esque remnants. I don't know. There's probably a couple words I could use there. Is that a bot? It's a word and then 4 numbers. Probably a bot. Oh, here's another one. Level 3. Logged in. Bronze sword. Right in the bot spot at the Grand Exchange. No one stands here for no particular reason, especially being level 3 with a bronze sword. So I'm just gonna, yep. See? What did I tell you? And now he's ignored. What I'm going to do for you is I'm going to go here and zoom in for you. Camera zoom. This really needs to be like a mouse scroll wheel or something. Just going to hide that for you. Okay, so here's most of the suit. I gotta say I'm pretty pleased with it, actually. It did seem pretty expensive. I didn't like how much I had to spend on it. The hair is separate. I'm going to tell you that because the helmet that came with this set I was not very happy with. Let's see. Customization. So here, I'd like to say some things about the customization tab. I'm still trying to pick out a cape. I really want to wear my 10-year veteran cape, but it's red and it doesn't work with blue. You can recolor the outfit. RuneScape has this blue, this blue, this blue, and this kind of bluish green thing. But then, hey, they have like pink and brighter pink, but there's no like crimson or darkish red kind of color. There's this slightly too red, a little bit lighter than Fire Engine red that I don't like. And I really hope Jagex will add another red or two, because that's just sad. It really is. So you got brown. I'll go ahead and cycle through all of them for you. Actually, I will bring up the helmet with it. Head items. See, this is unorganized. It looks like it's supposed to be organized because you have like drop-down windows, but still, this is, there's got to be something different here. There's got to be like icons to click on, because it's just too hard to find what you need here. Oh man, let's see. Display only items you own. I don't know. Okay, so head items, that's main hand, because I can't read apparently. Dwarven warsuit, I'll put that on for you. And just go through the recoloring here and kind of show you all the colors. Let's start with black. Oh man, I got a foot cramp all of a sudden. Shall I take the cape off? I'll take the cape off for you guys. Ah, they're still standing there. Someone come by and report them. No, leave me alone. Now he's gonna talk. See, usually I'm not a liar, but, oh, there it goes, ha ha ha, take that, I hate you, die bot, die. be honest, usually I do spare some people money, but right now I'm just not in the mood for it because I'm filming. Sad. Okay, so I took the cape off. I'm going to put the head back on. Sorry if this is taking so long. Okay, so if I'm recoloring it, here is black for you. Wait, no, recolor all. Full outfit, Dwarven suit. See, this is one thing that RuneScape needs to change. It's too hard working here. Working with this, and then you'll get it right. So, come on, I want recolor all. Recolor all. Where is a recolor all button now? Now that I need it. Hello? Still won't give me it. Preview. No. By full outfit, that means including the helmet. Okay, so anyway, you guys saw how this helmet looks terrible, so you don't have to worry about that since RuneScape isn't going to let me show you how to recolor it. So I'm going to go to my preset 2 and just load that. That's okay. Now it says recolor all when I'm not wearing the helmet. Okay, so here's black. I have the shield on and a crossbow. I need to buy some sort of sword to show you the sword that it comes with. Kind of. Here's a grayish. Spin all the way around there for you. Here's like a light gray, which looks like a white, but it's not. Here's like uber white that looks like a peach. Maybe not peach, maybe gonna say like a desert cloud or something. Alright, here's this. Yeah. That color right there is not that color. Those are not the same colors. Pink. Yay. No thank you. See, look, this is a dark red here, and this is this creepy bright red thing. Purple. Oh, I didn't spin around with red, sorry. Yeah, I think you get the point, but I think there are other people out there who are very particular, like me, and want to see how everything looks in specific detail. In fact, I have a quote that I should share with you about why that is. Maybe I'll get it out in a minute. It's kind of long. I haven't checked the Herald cape lately, but if I remember correctly, you had more options on recoloring things with the Herald cape. This green one doesn't look too bad, except green is like one of my least favorite colors. The dark green one looks kind of nice. If being like a forest kind of thing, I do actually kind of like that one. And then brown, just in case you just don't want that trimmed color. I'm going to go back to a dark blue. Okay. I also have the fox set. I kind of regret buying that one. I should have gone for the wolf one. Let's see. Main hand items. Preview the longsword. Here's the sword that this comes with. It looks kind of like the handle looks like it's some sort of chainsaw kind of thing, but the blades are not. It looks really nice, but honestly I don't wear swords too much. I'm usually a two-hander kind of person. Two-hander or whip. Preview, or no, I'll just go back to this. I like the crossbow. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this suit, it just kind of reminds me of the suit from Halo Legends, where the guy is testing the experimental suit and just blows himself up in the end because he doesn't want them to get the information on it. I have the Blazing Flamberge also. That was one of the first things I bought, actually. Kind of goes off the screen here so you can't see it, and I believe this doesn't work for the Sardoma Godsword anymore, so I can't tell you or show you without this system. But one other thing that I really hate about this is I am not allowed to activate this unless I'm wearing an item that works for it. So even if I have the crossbow out and then like save this as a preset, in fact I'm going to save it as a preset too because this is what I have decided to like. If I take off the crossbow and then open this back up and then load that preset or get this same stuff, it won't let me choose the crossbow because I'm not wearing it. And then if I put the crossbow back on, it will be a regular crossbow and I will have to come in here every single time just to turn it back on. So I believe that that is a problem. Personally, I think this set should have came with a cape. I think that would have been nice. The new Krill outfit came with a cape. Let's see, is that here? Feline swashbuckler. Oh yeah, look how nice this is. Look at that. Can I recolor that too? That is an accidental whistle there. Sorry about that. Yeah, it seems to be a lot darker. There we go. Look at that. Oh yeah. For a blue cape, that looks awful. But for something else, if I was wearing anything else, I think that would just be incredible. I have the foxtail. Not a fan of it. I mean, the tail itself, kind of cool, but when you're wearing the fox set, there's a strange black hole that is coming out of, if you know what I mean. The squid cape looks decent with it, mostly if I'm like dungeoneering or something, but no cape. I think that's about it. I'll show you the emotes. He's still standing here. Come on, guys, report this guy. Report him. So, let's see. It comes with a title, which is Flyboy, or if you're a female, then Flygirl. I did not activate it because I've never been too much of a fan of titles. I think if I were to have a title, I would want something like the tank, or see, is this guy a bot? Don't you dare stop here. Stop here. Yeah, well, where did he go? He's setting up his program. I want titles like the tank, the ghost, or the ghost of, the demon, or the demon of. I think those would be really nice. I could probably come up with a bunch more, but I don't like what we have. So it also comes with some emotes. Here's the Thunder Stomp. Boom. Boom. I'm going to put a cape back on if you don't mind. Let you see what happens with a cape. A lot of people do emotes without the cape, without capes on. So the cape doesn't do much in that emote. Like, if you have ever looked in the Solomon General Store, you will see that there's that breaking wind emote. It looks pretty funny, but if you ask me, it looks 100 times more funny with the cape on. Also comes the breakdance. Yeah, I can't make techno music. Repositioning myself slightly. Oh, he's back. He set up his program. Oh, there he goes. The Thunder Stomp emote does not work unless you're wearing the boots and the chest, I think. Just going to report him before he even starts it. And then the robot dance does work without all of this stuff on. And in fact, I can give you an example once I'm done here. So let's see, go here. I do like how there is a clear all button. I think that's kind of nice. I don't know why I have this shield, but bear with me for a moment. But yeah, if you try and use this one, it does not work. And neither does the home teleport. Sadly. My current home teleport. Let's see, is it on right now? Yeah, this is what normal people do. This is inconvenient. Oh yeah, I kind of like the two-tone hair thing. That's really nice, but I don't think I need to talk about that very much. I just think it's a bit expensive, but compared to other games, it's not as expensive, so I'm good with it. I don't like Zen resting. It was fun for the first like month or so, but then I kind of missed sitting. So I have the Gnome Air Teleport, which I'm going to activate. And so if I were to do a home teleport for you, what? Okay, it thinks I want to do the Dwarven suit teleport right now, which is okay. Gnome Copter, you'll see it in my, yeah, okay, I'll show you. Deactivate. So let's go to Edgeville. Brings out a suitcase, whistles, giant helicopter comes down. I'm still all zoomed in so you don't get a good look. He drops a rope ladder. Yeah. So for the rest of this, I think I'm going to zoom out for you. Nope, 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 nope. Custom. Now I'm all zoomed out. Try that again. Gnome Copter. Whistle. It makes noise too. I just don't have noises on very much. And he takes you away. Woo! And now if I put the Dwarven suit back on for you. Load preset 2. Except I wanted it in blue, which is why I saved it again. Mr. Inconvenient. Oh, that probably doesn't turn. Yeah. Like I said, this all needs to be changed. It all needs to be changed. Okay. Now this is a really amazing home teleport. Nope, that one's not it. How inconvenient can this be, Jagex? They were both on before, and it worked just fine. It knew that I was wearing this suit, and so it did the rocket teleport. Okay, happy now. So he like starts messing with his armor, adjusts things, kind of pats his heart, and then blasts off like a rocket. I'll step further back. Most of the time it almost looks like he actually flies off in the correct direction, but I think that's just a coincidence. You know what? I haven't heard the sound of this yet. I don't know which one it is, but I'm turning them all on. Oh, not turning on music. No. The music is fine, but I'm just not in the mood for background music right now. Let's see what this sounds like. Sorry you can't hear it. Oh, that is epic. Okay, that was epic. Just gotta say, that just made this so much better. Okie dokie. So on to what the video was actually for, mostly. I still kind of wish I could find a cape. I want to wear my veteran cape with this, but I don't want to wear the pink armor. Wow, am I tired. I'm gonna run for you, just speed things up. Okay, so other than the fact that I can't seem to find a good cape for this, I mean, I think the defense cape looks kind of nice, but I really like the dark blue on it. I'm way too particular with my looks on video games. You'll know that for sure. So about this weekend coming up here, I'm going to price check the herbs I farmed today. I didn't get to farm as many as I would have liked. I only got a couple runs in today. Still $1.5 million. Considering I learned about herb farming not too long ago, I think that this is pretty amazing. It's better than rocktail. Like, people used to tell me that it was better than... no, people used to tell me that it was a decent way of making money. And when they said decent, I had no idea that they meant it would be so much. And so you see that I was buying shards there. Nope. Okay, I'm going over here. I have a tab here for what I'm going to be doing on the weekend, which actually starts in like 3 hours, according to Runescape. Oh, nope. Okay. I was buying shards in the Grand Exchange, mostly for fun, because it buys, I believe, 10,000 every 2 to 3 or 4 hours. I see a clan member. I think it's this guy Firemaking, Jalt Ranger. But, yeah, it was just kind of fun to see this update every now and then. It's been doing this for quite some time now, and it was almost like my own little counter telling me when things were going to be ready. And it looks like it timed itself just about right. I don't know why it came out so uneven if it only buys them evenly. But let's talk about what I'm going to be doing. I got some potions to make. I'm going to take out all but one of these. And, you know, honestly, I like how I made this tab. It's all nice. I got the promissory note here that says XP, so I know this tab is XP oriented. Sadly, that is empty. I separated things using auras. Right now I have my jacket trades right there, or something like that. It's like 1 in the morning. Don't judge me. Because I've been going off and on in auras, and normally I had my knockout right there because I don't use it very much, and I don't really like the aura as much as I thought I did. But I did need it because I was camping water fiends forever. So anyway, I'm separating things using auras, and there isn't too many things to separate. And yeah, all but 1 shards. Don't need to take that out. I have people always told me to save my blue charms, and I don't think I've ever used a blue charm. So this is pretty much all I've ever gotten. 1,114. And I'm going to use them. I have 80 summoning. People say to wait until later in the 80s, so to make certain titans, but really, I'm just trying to save money here. I think in the long run, it's best for me to use these now rather than later. And so I had about 400 Crimson Charms, and I've been trying to get to 88 summoning, I believe, whatever the Unicorn Stallion is at. And so after I did that and bought all the Earth Talismans, and talismans have skyrocketed in price lately. After I got all that done, I saw that I wasn't exactly at 88. I think my blue charms alone gets me to 86. And so I figured out what I would need in Crimson Charms, and it was 1,055. And I did not like the price of swamp lizards. And so I actually went out and hunted every single one of these. And then I only had about 400 crimson, so I did a lot of camping at water fiends. I learned about how to do familiarization, and which gets you tripled charm drops for 40 minutes once a week, and that came in big handy. It was so much fun getting like 150 crimson charms there in an hour. I went there in Darox for a while, just kind of for the fun of it, and it actually worked really well. It just took too much attention. Then, just in case I need extra EXP, I got all my green charms that I really shouldn't be picking up anymore. I don't want to use them because they cost too much money. But I just picked them up out of force of habit, so I have almost 1,000 of them. And I know that there is some controversy between what is better, a bunyip or a unicorn stallion at different times. And since there are times that bunyip is better, I thought I would make some bunyips. A bunyip is a raw shark, green charm, and some spirit shards. I didn't get exactly enough raw shark. In fact, I think right now raw sharks are like 300 GP just because no one needs them right now because of the weekend. So I could probably buy the rest, but I fished these just because I wanted to do something that was AFK. And since I'm going to have time left over, because honestly I don't think this is going to take up much time, I have some summer pies here, a wicked cape, which I believe is the best weight reducing cape in the game right now, some boots of lightness, and that is because I'm going to try and train some agility at the advanced gnome course to get to 85 so that I can normally use it. I've been farming Avantos, got some tree stuff going. I can never figure out what to use my ring on. Here's the ectoplasmator from the worst holiday event in RuneScape. Yeah, I think that's about what I gotta say. I just recently was able to get farming jujus, and those are amazing. There's my 10-year veteran cape. I feel like there was something else that I had ready for the weekend. I have more of these vials of water. Why? Oh no. Why do I have those vials of water? I don't need those. I think that's because somewhere, I think it's in this tab, yeah, I used to be making these dumb serum 207 things that I'm never allowed to take out of my bank because they're not allowed to be taken out as a note. You can see it says withdrawals note and they don't come out as a note. But those give like 50 EXP normally, so it'll be 100 EXP. I got what I need. I didn't pay much attention to those because I don't like those. Got a bunch of pendants. I didn't get to do Dream Mentor, so I don't think I can use String Amulet on those. I actually mined these and then smithed them and then crafted them to that point. Alrighty. I think I'm about ready to price check things and show you what I'm spending on this weekend. Sounds good. Alright, so I have 9 mil here. Actually, I'm gonna withdraw it all. Probably more than that, something. Lazy. I'm gonna make it look like I'm banking here so people will leave me alone. Don't join the giveaway. Don't do it. Toxic Fang. Don't join the giveaway. It's a scam. Yes, it's a scammer. Okay. I hear a demon teleport. So just on these catatine potions, I'm going to show you my skill list actually. So I have 69 Herblore. I'm going to be making super defense potions. I am clueless on Herblore. In fact, I think 1 to about 65 Herblore was all EXP lamps and Tears of Gothics. I have made like maybe 5 prayer potions, and I don't think I've ever made anything else unless it had to do with a quest. I know almost nothing about Herblore, other than I need extremes and overdoses or whatever the last one is. But just going for extremes for now. I'm not going to make it, but I'm going to get close. The first thing I was doing was summoning. Here is at 80, and I am going for 88. Which, I already had it set. Why did I do that? So after that, I got this, and I'm going to shoot for 80 on that as well. I think I need 86, but I think 80 is about all I'm going to get to. No, I think I get higher than that. I think I get 83. I think that's what I'm shooting for. And then this I'm shooting for 85. And then with time left over, I'm going to try 85 magic, and I think that's what I'm going to do with this leftover 9 mil here. I kind of wanted to get my construction to 93 so I could do more effigy assists, but I did the math. I know, surprising. and I would not be able to make it to 93, so my construction stays 91 for just a little bit longer. I'm saving fletching until one of my last 99s. It's a decent looking cape, but I just want something easy to fall back on in the end. I wanted to catch my smithing up, but yeah, I'll find a different way. I'm too tired to figure it out, but if I'll see what happens. So time for that price check. All these swamp lizards came out to 4 mil. You can kind of imagine why I didn't want to pay that. All these potions came out to 11 mil. All these berries came out to 20 mil. All these shards makes it come out to 30 mil. All of these earth talismans was cheaper than I remembered. Actually, they went down. That's sad. They were like 4K. Oh man. So I'm gonna like double that and just say I'm spending like 44 mil on this weekend, and honestly, I'm pretty happy. Gonna get some good levels, and it's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna have as much time as everyone else because I have church on Sundays, and I got something to do in the morning in a couple hours. So yeah. If you got any more time, I'll try and share this quote with you. I was talking about why... Sorry, readjusting there. I was talking about why I'm so particular with how I look in video games. And one thing I've never liked in video games is how there's always this like strongest equipment, and people want to wear it because it makes them the strongest and most efficient. But then so many people wear it, so many people look exactly the same, and it's just unoriginal, and I never really enjoyed that very much. I like standing out a little bit, which is one of the reasons why I find that this Dwarven suit and the gnome copter were worth the money, is because it makes me stand out a little bit. People notice me. I'm not just a random pixel person. I stand out amongst these people, and I don't know. I've tried to think about it in other games before, and what me and some other people in the past have came to a conclusion is that some people, in their minds, if they don't feel like their character that they play as, their alias or their avatar, is visually appealing to them, then they won't want to play on that character as much because they just aren't as satisfied as they could be. And so, in my thoughts for game design, I think when I make a game, I will certainly have those strongest sets that look amazing, but I will find a way to incorporate a way to make people still look a little bit different, so that it's harder to come across someone who looks exactly the same as you. I mean, as awesome as it is, I want to try and avoid that in my games. And so pretty much if two people specifically went out of their way to make themselves look the same, then that just makes it even cooler. So I'm searching for this quote right now on my phone. I took a picture of it. This guy's going to ask me a question. You know, that guy actually looks kind of cool. If you ask me, I think he's just wearing leather. Oh, he's got that pumpkin amulet on. Hate that amulet. Like, everyone but me is getting it. I've answered to so many people what that does, and I don't even have it. Do you have any extra arrows you don't need? It's really hard to type with this microphone sitting here. I don't think I've ever lied to so many people so quickly. This video's been going So I'm searching for this on my phone because I took a picture of it. It's hanging on my wall. I have almost found it. My phone is very slow. So I guess I didn't lie to that guy because he was wanting arrows and not bolts. And all I have is bolts. Hey, I'm not wearing them. But yeah, they're just the cheap broad bolt things. So I took a picture of this quote and I'm having trouble finding it at the moment. I found this quote in a book that someone else was reading at school. I don't know what the book was called. I kind of wish I did, but in this book they explained different games that people play in life, not like video games, just the kind of different personas that people take upon. And me and that person found one that looked very interesting to us for very different reasons, and I thought that was kind of neat. But man, I was absolutely sure I took a picture of it. But my phone has let's see. My phone has, once it finishes scrolling, 981 pictures right now. And my phone is almost like 5 years old now. So yeah, I'll probably get this quote to you sometime, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to just yet. I'm gonna look for just an extra second. Is that it? No. Not sure what that is. I am tired. I'd like to thank the people who are still watching right now. And I'd also like to apologize to those people who are still watching right now. That you're having to listen to some guy that's up at 1 in the morning explaining what he's doing on a video game. I got a lot going on. Like I said, I haven't just been playing video games lately. I've been doing the 3D modeling project I mentioned long ago that I was doing for someone. It's taken much longer than I had wanted it to. And I'm almost done with it, and it could mean a lot of good news for me. Really, I just kind of wish I could get it out of the way. I found it, guys. I found it. So in this book, the person who showed it to me was kind of a type of an artist, more along the painting sort of artist. Someone's dropping stuff. A bunch of seeds. Alrighty. And so it tells about, it gives a name to each of the personas here, and this one is called the Dreamer. And I've read over this many times, so I've practiced how to say it, but I'll probably still get it wrong somehow. So I think this book is called Catalog of Games and Roles, if that's what it says at the top of this page. So I think that might be the book, but I'm not sure. I never got to look at the cover of it. The Dreamer. This game is clearly an escape game. Dreamers are intent upon flight from reality. They achieve great things in a fantasy world where they receive recognition and honor. Very often their dreams are a substitute for achievement and represent some kind of compensation for their lack of success with and in the real world. Dreamers usually like movies and stories because such flights of fancy stroke their imaginations with new settings and materials for future reveries. Eventually, they create a new, comfortable world in which they become somebody. Very often, dreamers have ambitions more than their abilities can reach, and they have to compensate themselves in a fantasy world for their disappointment in reality. This is sometimes called neurotic fiction. Dreamers have an alibi to explain every actual failure. They can't bring their ambitions into line with their abilities. What they need most is the courage to accept themselves for who they are. And I put that on my wall because even though it doesn't sound very inspirational, I think it's really true. I've been playing this game for 10 years, and I can pull out the 10-year veteran cape to prove it to you. in this game, I have a lot of things to be proud of. I got lots of 99s and well, whatever. I don't really care too much anymore. I mean, nowadays, as long as something is leveling, I'm happy. But in every video game I play, I feel like there's something to it. I've done a lot of thinking about it, so it's hard to say, and it's especially hard to say at 1 in the morning. But I'm also wanting to start up a series called The Obsessors, and show about making in-game stuff in real life, which some of you may know I've already done some of that. And just something about making a character in a fantasy world and having them be something better than you are. I mean, there's always that idea of someone like making some sort of online page and taking some like buff guy's picture and putting that as their own and saying that that's them. That's not what I'm talking about. I guess it is in a way, just people wishing that they were better than who they are. Like it says at the end of that quote, that people need to accept themselves for who they are. In these games, you create a person, and you have them go through a bunch of different stories that you think are amazing and incredible, and you have fun, and you have stuff to be proud of in the end. And that just makes it all worthwhile to me. I mean, I've been here for so long, and I've gone through so much in this game, and other games too. I've seen lots of games evolve, and really have hid from my own life by living in these games, because in the real life I'm a bit of an artist myself, and I don't think you can really be a true artist unless you have trouble recognizing the worth in your own art. Everyone that makes something in an artful way... Oh, this guy's level 4. Anyone who does art, I think if they think that their art is perfect, I think that it's not. Something's wrong with it. And I guess I'm just thinking about my life and what I have to be proud of. I have a lot to be proud of in my own life. After I've given a lot of thought to it, I've come to realize and be able to accept myself for who I am. I remember at school, I went to a different school, and the people there were a lot more accepting and less judgmental to people around them. There was only about 100 people at my school. And I remember one day I went in actually dressed up in a Runescape costume. It was a culture day, and my culture was the nerd culture. And I went in dressed up in a dragon chain body, dragon legs, and an attack cape. I wasn't allowed to wear the hood or bring in a weapon, but I do have them too. And surprisingly, a lot of people thought it was really amazing. And when people ask who I am, I would usually start out by saying I'm a geek or I'm a nerd, and a lot of people there thought that that was really cool, actually, that I've come to accept that about myself, and they've seen the work that I've done before, and how I've actually made it something that is really cool. And they all got to know that, and they knew that if they needed someone that needed technological knowledge or anything, they would come to me, because they know that I'm the one with the knowledge, and so they would respect me for that, and they would always love to see what I'm doing, because they just always thought it was so cool, even if they didn't understand it or not. But I think that quote I mentioned is something that a lot of you should think about. I think it's very striking, and along with that, I think I have a song that I would share with you. It's been sung by a bunch of people, but honestly, my favorite version is from Owl City. I know a lot of people don't like Owl City, but if they knew the story behind Adam Young, I think they would be able to respect him a bit. And it's called The Garden Party. And Yeah, it's a good song. You can listen to it from anyone that you want, but I think when it comes to wanting inspiration, I think Owl City is a good place to turn to. Uh, so yeah, I think I'm about done here. I've wasted enough of your time. Uh, but yeah, if you know anyone that is always bagging on themselves or saying that there's stuff wrong with them, people always think it's annoying on Facebook how people will say like, "Oh, I'm so ugly," and then people come by like, "Oh no, that's not true," and they always think that that's funny or annoying. And honestly, we all need that sometimes. We all need someone to. We always put ourselves out there as we're not good enough and hope that there's people coming back saying that we are, and we do need that. Like I said, I've wasted enough of your time now. I hope to come back with some more videos soon. I wish I could show you what I was working on in the 3D here. That thumbnail right there, enlarged thumbnail, is about all I'm going to give you. Oh no, it accidentally popped up a name. You might actually get a guess in. But it's okay. I'll be coming back to make more videos soon. I'll be making tutorials. I'll be making a couple series. And I really hope that some of you can help try and support me in that, because it's not something I can do by myself. I don't need help with the actual doing of it, but having people there letting me know that they really enjoy seeing what I put out would be very helpful. And I'm sorry that this video took so long. Yeah, so goodbye then. I will see you all later. I hope you all the best.